Hey friends, welcome back to my channel X Stitch and Chill, where we talk about all sorts of cross-stitchy things. I was going to film this tomorrow, which is Sunday. Today is Saturday. But I found myself with a couple hours alone in my house, which does not happen very often. So the sun is setting, so we are literally racing against the sun to get this video done. So if it starts getting darker and darker and darker, there's nothing wrong with your eyes. It's just I'm really good at timing things out and doing things, in a timely fashion. So this might be a quick one, but I don't have a ton of stuff to share. I feel like I'm kind of like in this reset mode right now, and getting into new things and trying to finish old things. So I don't feel like I have a ton to share, but I am really excited to share the things that I do have with you today. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back, and I hope you enjoy the progress that I am making on some of these stitches. If you have any questions about fabric counts, colors, anything, feel free to leave it in the comments. I am happy to answer those. If you're new here, same thing. You can always ask me questions. I am more than happy to answer them. And welcome to the channel. Welcome to my little corner of the internet where I like to show off the stitching projects that I'm working on. I mostly do kind of like pop culture, TV, movie kind of stitches. And I like to watch TV while I stitch, hence the X Stitch and Chill. I usually like to watch TV so that I don't, and cross stitch so that I don't snack, because like watching TV is when I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do with my hands. They should be putting food in my mouth apparently. So this is a good way to keep my hands busy and I don't have to eat all the snacks and all the cookies. That's a favorite snack, is cookies. And one more thing before we get into the stitchy things, I wanted to remind you guys that I am on Twitch. I'm usually there on Sundays. I'm going to be trying Sunday evenings versus Sunday mornings, just because Sunday morning is when we tend to do things around the house, like laundry and clean and, super fun stuff. And then I'm usually around Wednesday afternoon as well. You can check my Twitch channel, which is X Stitch and Chill. Same name, keep it simple, and I hope to see you guys there. It's a great way that I get to interact with you guys a little more in real time, a little more like in real life. So if you're on Twitch or you're not on Twitch and you want to check it out, there's a really great community of makers and crafters on there that get to hang out. And with Twitch, I have a Discord, so you can find the link below into my Discord. That's just another way that we can talk and chat and make it a little more of a real-time thing versus, comments on a YouTube channel. You can also post pictures there. I'd love to see what you guys are working on, your progress, what you're excited about, any new patterns that you've gotten and you're itching to share. I will be excited for you. So head over to the Discord and join there, and we can chat and connect there as well. All right, it's time to get down to business of stitchies. So I have two starts, and they're probably not new because I've been saying I'm going to start them. So here we are. If you watched last week, then you kind of know what it's going to look like. But I actually started those things that I said I was going to start. Look at me. So the first one is my temperature stitch. The pattern is from the Needle and Floss, and it is just my temperature. So I've done the first 3 days are done. I am missing a color, so there's one day that I can't do at the moment, but I still have 2 more days to do the high and the low. I think it's the 4th and the 6th I think I'm missing the color for the low on the 5th, but I'm sure you've seen before what it's going to look like. I am doing this in a spiral pattern, so I think in the picture it's like diagonals going like that, and I am going in a spiral, so spiraling around the outside and then down into the inside. So I'm excited to see how that turns out. Jess at the Needle and Floss said that no one's done the spiral yet. So hopefully it looks really cool and she can have another example of what it looks like if you do the spiral. But yeah, it's very simple. So it's the temperatures high and then the temperature low on there. And then the colors are like a 5-degree increment. It's all very blue and purple right now because it's January and it is cold. So hopefully it starts to get some yellows and reds in the near future. That is where I like my temperatures. But yes, I do like blue and purple though. There are some of my favorite colors. So that is my temperature stitch. So this, get familiar with it. You will be seeing it a lot as I give you guys some updates on that one. The next one, I am so excited about, you guys. I joined this stitch along because Dara of World on a String by Dara on YouTube. She's under Thalia Tree, I believe, on Instagram. And then she also has World on a String by Dara on Instagram. And she does a lot of the patterns from this shop. It's from Flossy Fox Shop. And she does like super cute little patterns. She also has art prints that are adorable. So Dara's been doing like her witchy kitchens and witchy Christmas kitchen and the witchy bedroom ones, and I've like, oh, I like those are really cute. So I decided to join the stitch along, and it is a magic farming stitch along. I think it's actually farming magic is what she calls it, because I flip it around every time. We were supposed to get the first section on Friday, but she released it a day early, so we got it on Thursday. And I was able to start. And then I had to go on a wild goose chase all around Colorado not really, all around my town. Not all of Colorado, but, a 15-mile radius I had to go around to find the color that I needed. And I finally found it. So I was able to finish my cow. But this is what the first section looks like. And I think there's not 12. It goes till August. So there's 8 sections. And this is how far I've gotten, which is about 50%, a little over 50% of the pattern that she's released so far. I love this cow. It's so freaking adorable. And everybody's posting the cow. Everyone who's doing this stitch along has done the cow and they're posting the cow. So if you know about this stitch along, you've seen this cow several times, but it is the most adorable cow of all time. And then there's a fairy up here that kind of looks like the Zelda fairies that I really like. This is like so cute. I started it and I was like so into it. And then I was missing that thread and I was sad I couldn't finish my cow. So I found the thread. And then last night at like 1 a.m., I finally was like, okay, you need to go to bed. Like, you have to function in the morning. So I finally tore myself away at 1 o'clock in the morning from this one, even though I didn't want to. And then I did stitch a little bit more this morning when I woke up. Normally I wake up and I do like actual things that I need to be doing with my life. And then I do stitching later in the day when those tasks are done. But I cheated this morning and I did a little bit more. Just a little bit. I've kind of finished this flower, even though I had to frog some of it because I don't drink, but sometimes in the morning after I stitch late at night, I'm like, was I drunk while I was stitching this? I don't know what I was doing. So I had to frog a little bit of it, but just like 6 stitches. It wasn't very much. And then, so I got some more of these like flowers done and then this big blue flower done this morning. One of the things I really like about this stitch along is that it's monthly releases and there's only 8 of them and it just feels doable. Like I've seen other stitch alongs and they release stuff and it's so many stitches, and even if it's once a month, there's still like, it's a massive amount of stitches to get done in a month and I'm relatively slow. So I like this. This feels accomplishable at this point. You know, I'm 50% through, and you know, the next one comes out February 2nd, I think. So I have plenty of time to get this done and ooh and ah over it. So I'm excited to keep working on this one, and I am excited to see all the progress everybody else is making on this one. It is such a fun pattern, totally cute. I'm excited. This is another one that I get really excited when I pick up and I work on it because I love it so much. I don't know. It's like I don't have to think about it too much, but it's satisfying. I don't know. But the next one is my Schitt's Creek Landmarks stitch. It's by Stitchy Time Designs, and it is going. I'm almost done with page 1, guys. Like every time I sit down to work on it, I'm like, today's the day. Today's the day I'm going to finish. I'm going to finish page 1. And I get like 400 stitches in. I'm like, today is not the day I'm going to finish page 1. Surely I will get there eventually. But for now, I don't have page 1 done. I'm getting there though. So this is where I am right now. And as you can see, I almost have all of Town Hall done. I'm working on the steps right now. And then there's like a Town Hall sign right here, and there's a bunch of grass and a bush right there. So I keep saying that I'm going to finish page 1, and then it like, so yeah, I am really excited with how this one is turning out. There's 9 pages, so it's like a 3x3 grid. And yeah, I am excited with how it's turning out. It just makes me happy, you know. There are like these 2 like confetti stitches up in this window up here that like are not, the color is not on this page at all. That's the only 2 stitches on this whole page where it is. And I just, for some reason that irks me. It annoys me because then if I like do the loop method on there and I do the 2 stitches, then I have to cut it and then I can't loop method it. So I might just like pull out the tiniest bit of floss, like just enough to do those 2 stitches and then be like, look, I did it, yay. I don't know why that like makes me mad for some reason. Like, why is it only 2 stitches on this whole thing? That's so wasteful, such a waste of time and energy and floss. So yeah, I'll do it though. I'm gonna make it happen. Last whip that I have is my, oh yeah, we got into my whips with Schitt's Creek. That is my first whip that I'm still working on. The next one, I probably should take it out of the hoop. This is my sugar skull, and I'll show you what it looked like last time. I'm not sure at the moment what it looked like last time. This might not be anything exciting because I might have not done anything on it. I don't know. We'll find out. But here is my sugar skull for now. So I finished one side of all the yellow flowers. I just need to do the other side. So I kind of started up here, the other flowers, and I got to do the other side. And yes, I did not cut my fabric big enough. This is a recurring theme with my life. I never cut my fabric big enough. I'm like, yeah, that'll be great. And then I get to it and I'm like, that was not a good idea. So that's everything that I am working on currently. I did just order some Easy Count White Aida from 123 Stitch. I think it's a Zweigart brand. And I ordered it from 123 Stitch online, and that should be here in the next couple days. I ordered that one for my Deathly Hollows. Just thought it might be nice to have gridded fabric, and I didn't want to grid it myself because I feel like I would mess up gridding it. Like the 10 stitch, I'd have 11 or something, or like 8, and then everything would just be ruined. So I don't trust myself. So I'm going to buy it from them. And I always thought, like, I see people using it all the time. And I always thought that the grid just stayed on there, like it was printed that way. And that, you know, people used it for full coverage a lot because then you wouldn't see the grid when you like framed it and everything. And then I was showing my mom it and she's like, oh, it says that you wash it, it washes out. So I was like, oh, wow. So thanks, Mom, for being able to read, because I cannot, apparently. So yeah, I am really looking forward to that one. I bought all the floss recently, so it's all pretty much going to be kitted up. I can start whenever I am ready. I don't know when that will be, but probably when I finish my Sugar Skull and maybe this first part of Farming Magic. And then I'll just have Schitt's Creek and Deathly Hallows to work on at the moment. So that's all the stitchy things I have to share. If you enjoyed checking in on that progress, please leave a like on this video. And if you want to see more of my progress, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Both really help the channel grow so we can reach out to more people and share more stitches. All right, we are on to the chillness. I almost forgot to put this in the chill section, but Matilda, the musical on Netflix, is absolutely amazing. A must watch. So good. I kind of am excited because my daughter has moved from listening to Hamilton 24/7 to listening to Matilda 24/7. But already it's been about a week since we watched it, and already it's starting to wear on me. Like, it's a wonderful musical. The music is amazing and everything, but I like wake up and my very first thought in my head is a song from Matilda. So I'm like singing it in my head all day long, and then I go to sleep and it goes away, and then when I wake up, it is the first thing to pop into my head. I am just singing the songs in my head all day long. And I mean, it's catchy and it's really great, but it's starting to drive me crazy. But it is amazing. You should definitely watch it. The music's really great. All the acting, the dancing is amazing. I don't know where they found all these amazing kids to dance, because stellar. Yeah, watch it. It's amazing. We finished Wednesday the other night, and that was really great. A little of the twist, yeah, not what I was expecting, but also what I was expecting. So I don't know, but it was really good. I really enjoyed the mystery and the cheekiness and everything. It was wonderful. Glad we finished that. Now we can be in on all the jokes and things. I feel like a lot of times I watch shows just because I want to get the memes. So that was one of them, but I really enjoyed Wednesday. So I am glad that we were able to finish that one. And that same night we finished Wednesday, my husband put on Glass Onion, and I didn't think we were going to really watch it. He just put it on, and we ended up staying up till like 1:30 in the morning to finish Glass Onion because we got like sucked into it. And it's good. I'm not entirely sure. I saw the first Knives Out. I think I may have started it on an airplane, and I've seen like half of it, but I don't really know. So, but it was a really great one. Nice little comedic moments, lots of drama, and obviously it's a murder mystery, so it was really exciting and really fun. A good twist. It's almost like two movies in one a little bit. I don't know. It was good. I liked it. Will I watch it again? Probably not. But it was worth a watch, for sure. Daniel Craig is really great, and Hugh Grant makes a appearance. And there's actually a couple of celebrities that make an appearance. There's like actually a lot of mystery cameos. Like there's this like tone that goes off every hour on this island, and the tone is Joseph Gordon-Levitt. So I feel like maybe I need to go rewatch just to find all the cameos, but there are a ton. And last night my husband went up to the mountains so he could ski today, and I finished the last episode of Emily in Paris, which is my ultimate like guilty pleasure TV show. So it's cheesy and unrealistic and ridiculous, but I love watching it, and I like her ridiculous outfits and how ridiculous that show is, but good. I liked it. If you watch it, you'll have to let me know in the comments if you are Team Alfie or Team Gabriel. I personally am a little bit more on the Team Alfie end of things, but Gabrielle is fine too, I guess. I don't know. Alfie's great. But anyway, you can let me know which team you're on in the comments. And last night, since my husband went up to the mountains after I finished Emily in Paris, I started to watch The White Lotus, which is on HBO. And I had heard a lot of people watching it. There's also, it's one of those things where I want to get the memes, you know? So I started that one. I think I'm like 2 episodes in, and it was really good. The teenage girls really pissed me off. The newlywed couple pisses me off. I guess the whole point is they're supposed to piss you off, you know? I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it. So I was stitching maybe it's because I was stitching the farming magic at the same time. So I was just like happy from stitching that. But, yeah, I liked it. I think I'll finish the season and then watch season 2, and how that goes. So yeah, it's I've been into like the dramedy murder mysteries lately. They've been really fun to watch. Last thing is future things I want to watch, and recently Netflix came out with The Pale Blue Eye, which is has Edgar Allan Poe in it, and Dudley from Harry Potter. That actor plays Edgar Allan Poe. I really love Edgar Allan Poe stories. I have like a collection of all of them, and I only go and pick out my favorites still and read them. I really like The Mask of Red Death, The Cask of Amontillado. Those are 2 of my favorite because they're weird. I don't know. They're great. It's again a mystery, a murder mystery, and Christian Bale's in it too. So I am looking forward to maybe starting that one in the near future. I'm excited to get some things done, get some stitchy things done, get some TV things done. I am starting to pick up with work again, so I won't have quite as much time on my hands. I'm also kind of developing a couple things in my business with work that require a little bit of time, but I am hoping to design another stitch of my own this month. I hope you guys enjoyed this update. If you did, please like this video. If you want to hear more about these projects that I'm working on and maybe see updates, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.